Hi guys, welcome to Lingovets. I'm Laura and I've been thinking about an interesting point. Our English textbooks often teach us quite standard ways to say things in English. Correct ones, yes, but when we speak using those textbook standard phrases, we sometimes sound a bit too basic. My presentation went really well, so I'm very happy. If you'd like to sound more natural and advanced in your speaking, especially in friendly contexts, you'll definitely have to approach the way native English speakers talk. In a less formal tone, using more colloquial expressions, using phrasal verbs, slang words. I aced my presentation, so I'm over the moon. You can feel the difference, right? That's why in today's lesson I'm going to share with you some top English phrases that you can definitely use in your everyday life in order to level up your English and give it a beautiful native touch. Just take a few seconds to follow us on our YouTube channel, Lingovets, and ring the bell for notifications if you would like to learn English with us in a fun and easy way. And don't forget to have a look at our social media, where you can find daily, very short lessons, activities to practice your English, games, and much more. Let's get started. 1. A very common situation is when we ask someone, "Why are you so angry?" But if we'd like to spice up a bit this very common and standard expression, we can say instead, "Why are you so pissed off?" As you can see, pissed off is a phrasal verb meaning angry or annoyed, and we use it a lot when having a relaxed conversation with other people. Other examples can be, if my car was vandalized, I would be really pissed off. I would be really angry. Or, after losing the match, the player was quite pissed off. He wasn't very happy. No. 2. Another very common everyday situation is when we make this offer. "Can I drive you somewhere?" But in a more natural way, we would say, "Can I give you a lift?" When you give someone a lift, you become kind of their taxi driver, but without making money for it. You use your car, your motorbike, etc. to bring someone from one place to another. Other examples of this phrase can be, "It was raining, so I gave her a lift to her office. I brought her to her office with my car." Or, if a stranger offers you a lift, you shouldn't accept it. Give someone a lift. Our third typical sentence is, "I'm going to go to bed." And a more colloquial way to express the same idea would be to say, "I'm gonna hit the sack," or "I'm gonna hit the hay." This famous English idiom, "to hit the sack," and its old version, "to hit the hay," are very usual ways to say go to bed or go to sleep. Its origin goes back to the late 1800s, when mattresses used to consist of old sacks filled in with straw or hay. And I imagine it would be quite common to hit those sacks to kind of make them comfortable enough to sleep on them. So. Other examples using this idiom are, "Well, time to hit the sack. Work is at 6 a.m. tomorrow." Or, "You shouldn't drink coffee before hitting the sack, unless you want to spend all night wide awake." 4. A really standard phrase, and you'll agree with me, is when we say, "I'm not interested." But we can make this more casual and natural by saying, "I couldn't care less." When we say this expression, "I couldn't care less," we emphasize that something is unimportant for us. Now watch out, because when we say this, we usually express a bit of a negative attitude, mainly indifference or annoyance. For example, "I'm not into fashion, so I couldn't care less about trends." What is fashionable or what is not fashionable, I couldn't care less. Or your boss may tell you, "I couldn't care less how you do it. Just do it." Yes, sir. Our fifth phrase is one of the most famous ones. Good luck. But of course, our English will sound a lot more advanced if we say instead, break a leg. Some say that this idiom originated during Elizabethan times, when instead of applause, the audience at the theatre would bang their chairs on the ground. The more they liked the show, the harder they would bang their chairs, and the chair legs would finally break. That way, when we say break a leg, we mean good luck or give a good performance. Some examples are, you have an exam tomorrow, well, break a leg. Or the coach shouted, break a leg, to his team before the competition. And our last cool expression I've got for you today is a very motivating one, don't give up. But what native speakers often say in this situation is hang in there. For this one, we can imagine that there is a bar and we are hanging from that bar, and that if you let go, you'll fall. So don't let go, hang in there. But in real life, when we use this expression, we don't refer to a literal bar, we refer to the idea of continue doing what you're doing. Because even if it's hard or even if it's difficult, you're doing great. Resist, hang in there. Other examples can be, you're doing great with your English, so hang in there. Or, I know these are hard times, but hang in there. Better times will come. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like me to prepare a second part for this video with 6 more amazing English phrases that advanced speakers of English use all the time in their everyday conversations. And there's no better way to put all these supernatural expressions into practice than joining our speaking club, Talksmate, where you'll have the chance to have real, natural conversation with English speakers from all over the world. Have a look at the description below. The link is ready for you there. If you enjoyed this lesson, like it, share it with your friends, and why not join our Linguverse community by subscribing to our channel. I'll see you very soon with new lessons, but in the meantime, have a look at these two. They can be really useful. Practice this, enjoy it, and share it.